today I'm just taking a look at this. This is the Urth. I'm gonna pronounce it Urth, U-R-T-H, and this is a lens mount adapter, as it says on the side there. This converts a Sony E-Mount to Canon EF mount, so you can use your Canon lenses on Sony cameras. And I want to use this with my ZV-E10 camera, and so I ordered one of these. This is a fully electronic version. What I mean by that is that it passes through all the necessary stuff to do aperture adjustment, focus, and now, of course, there's no direct equivalent of Sony when it comes to these sort of things. What I mean is the functionality won't be as good, it won't be the same, it won't be quite as accurate, it won't be as fast, all of that, but you will get something, right? It's better than nothing at all. So if you can, if I've got a £700 Sony camera, but I've got a £2,000 Canon lens, I'm going to want to use that thing. Thank you very much. So there we go. This is all you get in the box. This retails at about £110. So quite expensive. But again, it means you can use all those lenses still, I think it's well worthwhile. But there we are. That's all it is. It's a really solidly made thing, all full metal construction, which is what you'd expect for any kind of lens mount, because these things sometimes have to take a good bit of force and also a good bit of weight as well. And you can see there that you've got the electronic pass-through here. Yeah, let's fit this to the Sony camera. I'll go and grab a lens, and we can fit this to the Sony camera. Here's the ZV-E10, and it's just with its kit lens currently. So I'm going to remove the kit lens from this now, and you can see as it's mirrorless there, we've got the sensor in for all to see, which is always a bit wary of that. But let's see how well this fits. So of course the small side fits to the fits here. So just align the red dot to here. Align the red dot to be just kind of around about the 10 o'clock position, and then rotate it round. And it's really tight. God, that is really hard to turn. Very, very firm fit. I'm hoping that's not quite so difficult to get off. No, it's not actually. No, okay, so that's easier to get off, but that is really tight. Okay, it'll probably loosen up over time, but it's incredibly tight at the moment. Okay. And here is the Canon lens. a bit ridiculous, I'm sure you'll agree. It just seems absolutely mad putting a lens like this. Oh, such a beautiful lens this though, isn't it? Lovely 85mm 1.2. God, it weighs a ton, this. It's a massive chunk of glass. So let's just fit this to here. Now I'm assuming the red dots align when you fit it. Yeah, they do. Okay, good. That's a nice... There we go. There we go. So we've now got our tiny ZV-E10 Sony mirrorless camera here with an absolutely enormous lens on the front. Now, I know by other standards of other zoom lenses and things like that, this isn't enormous at all, but but it still looks daft with this camera. But all right, so I'm going to just power up the camera now and see what it lets us do. Right now it's in video mode. Now video mode, if you look here, it's manual focus. I cannot change that to autofocus. I'm not used to this yet at all. Oh, okay. Focus mode. There we go. That's what I was after. Invalid with this lens. So for video, you are, at least with this lens, stuck on manual focus. You're going to have to be doing everything yourself here with this. And for photo, if I switch to photo mode now, we see I'm too close to everything in here, there is nothing that I can focus on that's far enough away. What about the stuff over there? There we go. Right, so you can see there that it's happily focused, and it will do eye detection on focus. It'll do face detection and eye detection. So it will happily do that, but you do lose a lot of the focusing functionality, at least with this lens. But the results are absolutely spectacular. I mean, it really does show you sometimes that these cameras, these little Sony cameras, are amazing. The quality of these they're just great. I mean, they're not the best. It uses kind of lossless, it uses compressed RAW. So, and I think it drops the number of bits when you're sort of shooting in fast mode or higher ISOs and things like that. So yes, it's not quite up to the standard of a professional sort of SLR, sort of multi-thousand-pound SLR camera. But when you stick a nice bit of glass on a reasonable sensor like this, the results are superb. So well worth a look, these lens adapters. If you do have any Canon lenses and you're thinking about moving to Sony, because the reason I bought this sort of fairly cheap and cheerful, as I called it in my last video, Sony camera, is because I just wanted to have a go with a Sony mirrorless camera and just see how the menus are, how quick they are to use and stuff like that. And obviously I've got Canon lenses because my previous camera is a Canon 5D Mark III, and that's what I'm used to using, and so all my lenses are Canon. But it's nice to be able to use them and test them on this thing. So there we go, the Urth lens mount adapter, E-Mount to EF mount lens mount adapter. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll put a link to this in the description. It might be an affiliate link if you want to support the channel. If it's an Amazon one, it'll be an affiliate link. If it's just a link to their website, then it's just a link. Thanks for watching. I will see you soon.